ជំរាបសួរលោកលោកស្រីប្រិយមិត្តទូទស្សនិកជនជាទីគោរពថ្ងៃនេះកម្មវិធីខ្ញុំបាទមានកិត្តិយសដោយបានឯកឧត្តម Rafael Dochao Moreno ភារៈធារីនៃប្រតិភូគណៈកម្មការអឺរ៉ុបប្រចាំព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាអញ្ជើញចូលរួមផ្ដល់បទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយកម្មវិធីខ្ញុំបាទស្ដីអំពីទិវាអឺរ៉ុបថ្ងៃទី9ខែឧសភាសូមស្វាគមន៍ឲ្យដំដែលបានអញ្ជើញចូលរួមនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីខ្ញុំបាទនាពេលនេះជាដំបូងខ្ញុំបាទសូមជម្រាបសួរឲ្យដំតើអ្វីជាសហភាពអឺរ៉ុប
Well, thank you very much, first of all, to invite me today here. And as you know, it's a very important moment for us because we are celebrating the 9th of May, that is the Europe Day. Europe is indeed, I will say, a twofold experience. On the one side, Europe is made of symbols. And symbols are, for instance, the flag that we have here with 12 stars around and represents the unity of European Union member states. Europe is as well the anthem, and you know that we have Beethoven's Hymne à la Joie, Into Joy, that is our national anthem for the Europeans. So it's a demonstration of the cultural values of the European Union. And we have as well our motto that is united in diversity. European Union is conformed now with around 500 million people. We share these values, we share these concepts. That is the first thing, the question of ideas, general symbols. But in fact, in reality, the European Union is a concept of values related to political questions, and is, for instance, a question of how we share the value of democracy, of human rights, of good governance. Europe is as well a number of values in the economic field, that is the freedom of movement of citizens, freedom of movement of merchandise, freedom of movement of services, so a free enterprise in general terms. But it's as well the question of Europe not being a fortress that is closed in its own. Europe is open to the world. And this is why, for instance, the European Union is the first donor of assistance, of grants for development in the world.
ខ្ញុំបាទសូមជម្រាបសួរឲ្យដំជាបន្តខ្ញុំបាទចង់ដឹងថាតើការរួបរวมគ្នារបស់បណ្ដាប្រទេសនៅអឺរ៉ុបក្នុងគោលបំណងអ្វីបាទសូមក្រុមជើញដំ
I will put you in an example very easy to understand for our viewers. When you are offered to enter into a club, the first thing you do is to see the rules of the club and the values of this club and what this club is going to offer to you. So just put into this situation, any European countries that are members of the Union or are candidates for being members of the Union, they consider that is one of the biggest space of peace and stability in the world, that Europe is at the same time one of the group of richest nations in the world, concerning the biggest trader in the world, so the biggest group of countries making trade with all the rest of the world. And on top of that is a group of countries that have got a certain number of values I was referring before, like human rights, democracy, rule of law. So it's important for the European countries that want to become members of the EU to adhere to sign out these values. On the other hand, not all European countries are members of the EU. There are other countries that they have decided not to join the EU. They have perfect right not to be EU member states. And finally, you have countries like at present moment Turkey or the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia or Croatia that are candidates to join the EU, and they are negotiating the joining of the EU.
តើអាចដំអាចបញ្ជាក់អំពីប្រវត្តិនិងមូលហេតុដែលនាំឲ្យមានទិវាអឺរ៉ុបថ្ងៃទី9ខែឧសភាជារៀងរាល់ឆ្នាំបានដែរឬទេបាទសូមអញ្ជើញបាទ